Hey entrepreneur, in this video, I want you to meet Gary, a serial entrepreneur with 8 businesses over 30 years and now sells Trump merchandise.
So I'm a vendor by trade. 2020 hit COVID. I do fairs, festivals, rodeos. So those all shut down. So what do? One of my workers back in Florida does this. He's north of Walt Disney World. And okay, all right, give it a shot. I grew up political.
Okay.
So Republican wasn't a problem.
It may not have been a problem for Gary growing up, but in today's political climate, is it worth the risk?
Oh, the market, yeah, the market's huge. He's got, I'm basically a little guy, you know. I mean, I could have gone to a store and had umpteen inventory, like up in Phoenix or something like that. I decided to go this route. It's unlimited with Donald J. Trump merchandise.
Yeah. With unlimited potential, we learn our first business lesson from Gary. Is there a market for what you want to sell? I travel a lot and I see a lot of farmers markets, and what I see often is what I would call novelty businesses, right? Someone selling something that there just isn't a large market for. Not that you can't make money doing it, but there just may not be a large enough market. So it's okay to go into this endeavor. Just know that one of the things you want to pay attention to is how big is this market? Can I really turn a profit in doing what I'm doing?
We made like $300 the first day. I go, whoa, okay.
$300 in a day, not bad.
Well, 2019.
Yeah, okay.
So like, all right, okay, yeah. So we gave it a shot.
Yeah.
You know, pay the rent.
Yeah.
Pay the rent.
So
Pay
let me
the
ask
man.
you, have you ever considered selling Kamala or Democratic merch, or
Well,
is
you
it
can't,
just that
you can't obtain it? You can't obtain it.
Explain that to me.
There isn't. This is a once in a lifetime thing. Always you would have a hard time. Well, where do you even get a hat? Where do you bumper sticker? Just a bumper sticker.
In this particular case, it's not so much about where you stand politically, but where the market is. And the market's going to tell you what you can buy. This is the whole point of free market, and I don't want to get into that whole thing right now, but the market's going to tell you what you can buy. They're going to let you know, yes, we want it, or no, we don't. Again, this is simply defined as supply and demand.
Well, hypothetically, if Trump wins, okay, you could take, well, I'm selling Trump merchandise, so you could take this all the way to the election, you know, January 20. So I could work tomorrow, next day, and do, you know, not the same numbers, but okay, you know, and deplete my inventory.
Again, we see that the market matters. How long can Gary sell this merchandise until the opportunity runs out? This is known as a product life cycle or an industry life cycle. How long does something stay viable within the marketplace as something you can sell? And that fades over a period of time. What do you take away of all the years in business that you've had and what you've learned?
Well, discipline, you know, along with that perseverance. You know, perseverance or persistence, I guess. You know, they say, what's that quote? Inspiration, you know, is 90%, but
90% perspiration,
right?
10%, yeah.
Right, yeah.
I like that.
They're so true, you know, and you gotta learn when to cut it loose too. Let go. Is timing. You know, somebody will come in. You know, it wasn't the correct time today, but somebody will come back into the market 2 or 3 years later, and it takes off, whatever the type of business it might be.
I love that.
So yes.
The final lesson that we learned from Gary is timing. And I love the way he put this. You know, there's times where maybe you do come out with something and it's a great idea. Look, I think a lot of entrepreneurs, you know, obviously they wouldn't pursue the idea if they didn't think they had a good idea. A lot of entrepreneurs think they have a good idea until they pursue it. And they may even pursue it by spending tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe borrowing from friends and family. And they go into this idea only to see that idea never come to its fruition or what they envisioned it to be. And the idea flops. You know, it doesn't take off the way that they thought it would. And sometimes it's not because it was a bad idea. It simply comes down to timing in the market. This is why market research is so important. You know, before you spend money into a business, make sure that you understand the market. You know, is this business going to be around for the next 5, 10, 20 years? Is there a history? Now, obviously, some entrepreneurs take the risk and they go into whole industries before there ever was a market for it. You know, think of just Jeff Bezos with Amazon. There wasn't a market for selling books online, but he took the risk, and obviously, we know where that ended up now. However, you know, for you, depending on what your resources are, you have to consider timing in the market and know that sometimes if something didn't work out, it's part of the process. It may not have been the right time. It's something that you can maybe keep an eye on that market, keep an eye on that industry, see if something seems to grow or move in that direction, and then maybe try to go at it again when the timing is right. I often say entrepreneurs run out of two things, either time or money. Listen, these are finite resources, and you don't have unlimited money. You don't have unlimited time. There's a ticking clock in the background. You have to turn a profit. This is why I encourage you to look at your business quarter over quarter, year over year, month over month, etc. Right? You need to always be looking at what's going out, what's coming in. Is the market growing? Are we gaining market share? As I pointed out in this video multiple times, regardless of the business you choose, market is everything. Market share is everything. And how you build a brand around that market is everything. Look, I'm going to dive more into the Trump brand. I think there's a lot of lessons that we can learn. Look, outside of your political opinions, just studying business. It's a great lesson that we can learn. And I look to dive into this topic a lot more. Look, I hope this video has been helpful. I wish you the best in all your endeavors. Until the next one, peace and love.